everyone, this is Captain Origami01 here. How's it all going? Today we're flying from Vienna to Manchester. I had to think about that one then. Yeah, currently in game. We've got a new overlay as well. Hang on, let's get this all loaded so we can show you all that. And why is the landing rate of 0? There you go, the landing rate's gone now. There we go. Right, okay. And there, you can't see it. Why can't you see Microsoft Flight Simulator? Why can't you see Microsoft Flight Simulator? I have literally told I've told it to capture Microsoft Flight Simulator and it doesn't want to. Why doesn't that surprise me? Yeah, no, it should do, but it's just decided no. It's literally set to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Capture specific. Yeah, let me try. I'm gonna try removing the source and re-adding it. It's broken on me. As normal, right? I've had so many issues with this today. Add source. There you go. We might just have to stick with that for now. And transform, I haven't fit that to screen yet. I've updated the resolution, but there you go. We'll go with that one for today. For some reason the game capture won't work, so you won't be able to use that. But welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, we also do have the new overlay and everything, so you can see the flight and all of that. But we'll go to the plane. Have you loaded in? Oh, you're on your way. Okay, cool. I'm gonna get started up. What do you mean? Hang on, I can I don't know how to log in Stream Elements now. Yeah, I'll do it after. But yeah, oh great, now you can half see stuff. No, we need that on. There we go. I knew I was missing something. No, because it's set to instant. That's not fun. That isn't fun. Bombs in brief. There you go. Operational flight plan. No, we want settings. Sim options. We want where anything that says instant to be set to real. And there's the operational flight plan, which we'll come back to in just a couple of moments. But for now, we'll go ahead and put these on. Wait for them to align. Cruise supply can come on. Anything else that we could worry about? No smoking signs on, that's important. Yeah, that's armed. Nav light on. And that is all good for now. We'll get the ranges on all of these instruments set to 40. How's that aligned already? That should be set to real. I should change that to real. I think it's got all that set up already. I don't know. Oh, it does say in more than 7 minutes though, so we'll let that do what it wants to do. But for now, what we'll do, we'll call the passengers. Oh, hang on. Call that. That will go green in a minute. Performance, we don't need to worry about that. And that's Navigraph. Okay, everything's set up on that. We'll have a look at the operation flight plan now. See what we got. So it's departure runway 34. We taking the medics 1 Delta departure to medics. Direct to Lampsey. And then we're not going to worry about the rest of the routing because it's not really important. And we'll take the Rosen 1 Foxtrot approach into runway 23 left at Manchester. That's what we filed. We will be using air traffic the built-in air traffic control though, so that could change. So if you wonder why we're not taking those approaches, we're going for runway 05 right or something stupid like that. That's why. It's because weather. But anyway, welcome to Easy 8241. I like the fact I can just read it off of there. In fact, Valanta, are you set up? Yes. Valanta's completely set up. That's set. How much fuel are we planning? Be nice to be able to get that on as soon as possible. 8889. I'm just going to cross out reference that with the briefing. No, fuel in kilos is 8889. I'm not going to bother with a defuel, so that's fine. What we'll do for now is we'll go down to MCDU. Oh no, that's the MCDU. We'll go ahead and get the data from here added in. Yeah, so Vienna to Manchester, alternates to Heathrow, Echo to Yankee 8241. That all looks good. Next page. That looks fine. We're still aligning, so I won't bother with the weight imbalance. But we can send a meta request, and we'll wait for that to come through to the plane, which it now has, and we print it. I'll turn that down just a tiny bit, cause that way you can hear me a bit better. There you go, that's now printed. We want to go back to receive messages and clear that meta report. If we go down here, we can have a look at it. So, Vienna, this was taken at 21st of December at 16:20 Zulu, which was 34 minutes ago. Wind is 050 at 2 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers. Clouds are few at 4,500 feet. Dew point -01. No, temperature -01. Dew point -05. True nature of 1025, and there is no significant changes expected. Yeah, that low dew point will explain the low cloud. 4,500 feet is perfectly reasonable. And should be our way very soon. Aligning in 3 minutes, that's good. Why is this jetway not even connected to the plane? Honestly. Hopefully soon that EasyJet plane will be up in the air on its way to Manchester. Meanwhile, let's close the cockpit door before... It's already closed, but lock it. Before anyone hijacks into the plane. Did we get a altimeter of 135? Okay. On that note then. 1025. I'll leave it as that for now. I want to get more accurate reading from ATIS. We'll change that. But we won't get ATIS until we're almost ready to go, because the last thing we want to do is put in an altimeter and we then wait another 10 minutes before we get our clearance. So then another potentially 10-15 minute taxi to runway. By the time we've done all that, it's been about half an hour. That altimeter could have changed quite significantly. So it shouldn't do, but with the no significant changes expected. But it could do. I think it's always good practice just to get it close to when you're leaving. Anyway, so everything's looking good now. Right, this is boring. Waiting for the RSs to align. Oh, is that 1 minute? How long do you think until you loads in? Right. Oh, there we go. GPS primary. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Right, I'm going to get ATIS now, because now the plane's loaded. Actually, no. Before we do any of that, ATSU, AOC, weight and balance, fuel's fine. It's the next page. We want passengers. I got board 149 of them people onto our plane. Once we've done that, we should be good to take off. With a full plane of passengers. Yeah, what we got? Right. Okay, the brake fan's working. When you're bored because you're loading passengers and it's taking forever. Oh no, we're almost done. We are almost done. Which is good. I only got another 6 passengers. And that's done. Flight plan. And that's everyone loaded. We've got full plane now. All cargo's on board. Someone's just pulled up right next to me. I know, someone's actually texting in right next to me. Anything else you want? How long do you think you're gonna be? I'm just fly. Okay, cool. We get seatbelt signs on now. Everyone's on. Don't need to do any fuel stuff. So beacon and wing come on. We'll get the APU started and get the fuel going. And just like that, we've got the APU going. Next, we want ATIS.
Vienna Airport information. Echo 1700 Zulu. Wind 045 at tree. Visibility 6. Sky condition 4,700 feet scattered. Temperature -1. Dew point 10. Altimeter tree 0.27. ILS runway tree 4 in use. Landing and departing runway tree 4. DSR aircraft say direction of flight. All aircraft read back hold short instructions. Advise controller on initial contact. You have Echo.
Okay. All sounds reasonable.
Beam clearance delivery. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 ready to copy IFR clearance to Manchester.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 is cleared to Manchester Airport as filed. Take off runway tree 4 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure frequency is 124.4 squawk 466 tree.
Okay, and we'll acknowledge that.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 cleared to Manchester Airport as filed. Take off runway tree 4 climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Departure on 124.4 squawk 466 tree.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 read back correct. Contact ground on 121.775. Good day.
Okay, and 121.775. On that note, we're taking off runway 3 for Mexid 1 Delta. Which is that one. Insert that. And there we go. Yeah, that departure looks fine. Next step is pushback, I think. We'll get that to disconnect from the plane, which wasn't even connected anyway, but you know, more Microsoft Flight Simulator bugs with jetways being too far away from the aircraft at some airports. Such as gate, what is this, 37C? From memory, I can't remember. It's either 27 or 37, or something near that. Oh, wait a moment, flat pushback tug to connect. In the meantime, we'll get the APU bleed on. engine bleeds come off, and that goes to there. We'll get the floodlight on slightly as well. Oh, it was already on. Okay, we'll get those on then. Why is that on plan? There we go. Next step will be to push back, so runway 34, I'm not actually sure where that is. So what we'll do is I'll load up my web browser and go. I'm just going to quickly log in here and quickly just have a look at the chart for runway for Vienna. So we're at Lima Oscar Whiskey Whiskey. And this is what it looks like. As you can see, we are over here somewhere. Yeah, we're over here. Yeah, Pier West. And we want to go to runway 34. Now, not easy to tell which runway's which. I quite like the aerodrome charts in the UK because they're really easy to read, whereas these are where are you looking? Oh yeah. 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 So yeah, we're gonna go all the way out to here then. Okay, that's fine. So it means I need to push back. So I know it's facing right. That's the reason why I always check where that is. So now we know. We remove the parking brake. And we start pushback. And we disconnect that because we don't need that. Where's the engine? Engine number 2. That's a little bit early, but we'll see. There's that engine number 2 roaring up. There and that. Yeah. Okay, if we stop there, get engine number 1 started. Parking brake set, disconnect tug. Actually, what's the runway on? North. Yeah, North Europe. Yeah, if you want to fly along, that's where you go. Yeah, well, that overlay though. Considering it's free. Yeah, got the new EasyJet livery set up. In fact, that's what we did last time we flew. Although, I would like to point out there's no lag now on stream. Gonna turn the game down just again, just a tiny bit. Just where the game's getting a bit louder. I don't want to be not. Yeah, I don't want to be shouting over it because not when I can just turn it down slightly. You can always turn up the volume of the stream if you need to. Okay, so that's now started. So that's set. Flaps 1. Next step. Now got both engines online. APU bleeds off. They're on. That's set to that. Engine. No, anti-ice set to auto. Bleeds set. That's set. APU off. APU gen off. And we'll just quickly contact air traffic control and request
ground easy Echo
our
Zulu
taxi.
Yankee 8241 with Foxtrot ready to taxi IFR.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 taxi to and hold short of runway 34 using taxiway Lima Echo X-ray at 11 Mike Echo Bravo 12. Contact tower on 123 decimal 81 ready.
Okay, that's our taxi
Easy
clearance.
Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 hold position caution other traffic.
Taxi to and hold short runway 34 using taxiway at Lima Echo X-ray 11 Mike Echo Bravo 12 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
I've been told to hold position, caution other traffic. Now they want me to go that way and then go round that way, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I don't see any other traffic. Why are we throttling up that much? See what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a bit cheeky. That's all working. Controls are free and correct.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 continue taxi.
Yeah, it's been told to continue taxi. Acknowledge continue taxi.
Roger, Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Something. I've forgotten to do something on the checklist over here. Hang on, what's this? Oh, auto brake max. There we go. And there you go. What we'll do is when we hit the taxiway heading towards the right, that very long taxiway down the runway, that's when we'll do the cabin check. Which means that the flight attendants can have a bit of a moment just to breathe before we get them to rush around. Well, I can do it now and prepare, but up to them. But yeah, we want them to make sure the cabin's secure for our takeoff today. But it's going to be quite a bit of a taxi, so there's no point in doing it now. But yeah, welcome to Vienna Airport, where we're going to be taking off and going to Manchester. Just love the fact that I can just taxi along casually. Say casually, there's many restrictions to this. Right. Speed, can we get that? No? Flight directors are on. Oh, maybe it's because it's up in the air yet. What we'll do is once we take off, we'll try and get that speed set to show things like 3 dashes and a dot, I should see. A bit like the heading. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It auto thrust automatically gets enabled anyway once you go to Toga. when you're on the runway. So yeah. So we've got flaps set for takeoff, we've got spoilers armed, we've got everything armed. We just need to tell the cabin to prepare and just make sure the takeoff config is correct, which it should be, because all the things that mean it isn't correct have been ticked off. But it could be like, but you have to do it anyway, just in case your flaps have failed.
Team ground load at Air 90481, taxi to the gate.
Which isn't unheard of.
481 taxi to gate 29er via taxiway, Mike Echo Lima.
Yeah, well, they're not very, very, very common, are they, those failures, but yeah.
Taxiing to gate 29er using taxiway, Mike Echo Lima load at Air
Yeah.
90481.
But it's just nice to know that there's safety checks happening before you take off as well. To know that, oh, if the flaps are failed, well then the pilots will know about it before they even take off.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 hold position.
I'm being told to hold position because of that traffic there, but
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee
really they should be told to hold position. Because they're going, I'm in their way.
Roger, Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
And now they can continue behind me. So that's the reason why I continued there, even though I was told to hold. Really, those lights there shouldn't even be there. Watch my wing. Oh, we've just struck those pylons. Amazing. I know why they're there. They're there for runway 29, which is the runway I used to land yesterday. It's quite funny watching that from a wing view. I was watching the landing from the wing view. Because I can while I've got auto land on, which we're not going to be using today because I said yesterday the next flight I do, I'm not going to use auto land, just because I don't want to lose that flying skill. Last thing I want to do is lose that. So yeah, once up in the air, that ETA should become available as well. About 5,000 feet, I said that to become active. Because while we're on the ground, it's not very accurate. But yeah, in fact, I did decide to do the cabin check on this taxiway, didn't I? Should have done that ages ago. Never mind. Was distracted by those runway lights. Oh, okay. You know, that's those landing lights we got distracted by, and that plane that almost crashed into me. Because air traffic control told me to hold position while they're going to go through me. Amazing. Microsoft Flight Simulator is broken again. Like, their AI air traffic control is not the best. The reason why people use things like VATS and stuff, because it's a lot more accurate. I'm just going to apply the brakes slightly just to slow the plane down before we go too quick. There we go, that'll do. Don't really slow down too much. What we'll do is we'll get down to the runway, we'll do our takeoff config test. It's about now actually, that'll be a good time to do it. Yep.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
And that means that they're preparing for their takeoff in the back there. And what we'll do is once we reach the threshold, we'll contact tower, who will then give us our clearance to take off. We've got IFR clearance all the way to Gatwick at the moment, so not Gatwick, Manchester.
Team ground Lufthansa 1242, taxi to the gate.
Lufthansa 1242 taxi to gate 39er Charlie via taxiway Mike Echo X-ray
Yeah, I'm just going to slow down because the runway's coming up here. Last thing we want to do is
Charlie using taxiway, my Echo X-ray 9 or Lufthansa 1242.
we don't want to go beyond this threshold here because this is actually the runway threshold. And we'll just contact tower. And
Bean Tower Easy
Well,
Echo
what's
Zulu
that?
Yankee 8241 at runway 34 ready for departure IFR to Manchester.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 altimeter tree 0.27 wind com. Cleared for takeoff runway tree 4.
okay, we've been cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff runway 34 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
We should be moving, which we are. I'll let that slowly build up some speed. Yes, just need to get the landing lights on now. And once they're on, we should be good for takeoff. Here we go, runway 34. Entering runway, landing lights on. No, while you fixed that onto left rudder, I'll take a look at you, Microsoft Flight Simulator, from doing that. Oh, 50%. Stable. Toga. I just realised I've forgotten to set the V1, VR and V2 speed. Not too much of an issue. Rotate speed's normally about 140 knots, so we're approaching that now. Yeah, we'll rotate back now.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 contact Vienna Center on 124.4. Good day.
And we contact Vienna Centre.
124.4 for Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Vienna Center Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 is passing 2,100 feet, climbing 10,000 feet.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Vienna. Center altimeter tree 0.27 continue to mimic as planned.
Okay, and we will continue as planned. We'll get the IFR
Vienna
clearance
Center
again.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 requests destination change to Manchester.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 is cleared to Manchester Airport as filed. Squawk 4663.
And we'll acknowledge it.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 cleared to Manchester Airport as filed. Squawk 4663.
Turkish 7731 contact Budapest Center on 120.375. Good day. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 read back correct. Radar contact 3,400 feet. Altimeter tree 0.27 continue to WW to 93 turning and following heading 245 resume on navigation climb and maintain 8,800 feet.
Alright, we'll just acknowledge the instruction.
Continue to WW to 93 turning and following heading 245 resume on navigation climb and maintain 8,800 feet. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Right, well, that was 8,800 feet, wasn't it?
Going to 120.375 Turkish 7731.
I don't know why we started leveling off again. No, we don't want a speed of that. Here we go. Yeah, now we've completely configured, so we should be fine for the rest of this flight. Just taking that throttle the volume back a bit. And ETA should become alive again in a moment. There you go. The ETA is live now, so you can, which will be going down as we gain speed and altitude. At the moment, it's looking like it's going to be about an hour. But yeah, there we go. We're still climbing up to that 8,800 feet. And then once we're there, we should be
Whiskey Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain
there's 10,000.
10,000 feet.
Climb and maintain 10,000 feet. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
There we go, 10,000 feet. We'll take the landing lights off now. And that's that. Oh, ground spoilers still armed. We don't want them armed. There we go. We should be going up to 380, so we'll see if they give me a new altitude change, but can't expect anything. I'm just going to request 20,000 feet.
Vienna Center. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Request flight level 200.
Whiskey Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain flight level 200.
And we'll acknowledge.
Climb and maintain flight level 200. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
And we're climbing. I'm not going to standardise the altimeter until we pass 20,000 feet. In fact, we're going up to 20,000 feet, aren't we? So I'm just going to standardise now. And we'll put that on so we can see a bit better. And now we're up in the air. Yeah, we're currently on our way to Manchester. I think we're just about past turning. Yeah, we're just about to finish our departure here in 3 minutes. There we go, just over 2 hours. I misread the time earlier. Yeah, and that is in Zulu time as well, that arrival. Yeah, Valance's probably going to tell me... No, why is that on that screen? Yeah, 2 hours, 11 minutes. So yeah, hopefully not long. There we go, leveling off for 20,000 feet, so I'm going to request a higher altitude.
Vienna Center, Easy Echo Zulu Yankee.
And it was 380, wasn't it?
Request flight level 300.
Yeah.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain flight level 260. Expect flight level 300.
Yep, acknowledge that.
And maintain flight level 260. Expect flight level 300. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
And another 8,000
Vienna
feet.
Center, Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Request flight level 380.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain flight level 260. Expect flight level 380.
And we'll acknowledge.
And maintain flight level 260. Expect flight level 380. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Bit turbulent. I've been handed over and I haven't noticed.
Yankee 8241 is type Airbus A20 and 2 miles south of Lima Oscar Lima Foxtrot flight level 260. Request clearance to transition Charlie airspace.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Vienna Center. Squawk 5222.
Squawk 522 to Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 radar contact 3 miles west of Lima Oscar Lima Foxtrot flight level 260. Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Maintain on navigation.
Yeah.
120.65 Air France 12905.
Cleared through the Charlie airspace. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Vienna Center. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 82415 miles west of Lima Oscar Lima Foxtrot. Request IFR to Manchester. Ready to copy.
Oh, and we've been given IFR clearance, which I haven't
Easy
heard.
Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 read back correct. Radar contact flight level 260. Continue to land sea turning and following heading 275. Proceed on course descent and maintain 16,000 feet.
Continue to Lamsey turning and following heading 275. Proceed on course descend and maintain 16,000 feet. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Vienna Center. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 would like to change destination to Manchester.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 is cleared to Manchester Airport as filed. Squawk 5222.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 cleared to Manchester Airport as filed. Squawk 5222.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 read back correct. Radar contact flight level 260. Continue to land sea turning and following heading 275. Proceed on course.
Continue to Lamsey turning and following heading 275. Proceed on course. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
And we'll go up to 380.
Vienna Center Eurowings Niner
Or not.
752 is at flight level 275, descending 3,400 feet.
Eurowings Niner 752 Vienna Center. Continue as planned.
380.
Vienna Center. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Request flight level 260.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain flight level 260.
Descend and maintain flight level 260. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Vienna Center. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Request flight level 360.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain flight level 340. Expect flight level 360.
Acknowledge that, and we just want another
Flight level
2,000
340.
feet.
Expect flight level 360. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241
And now we need to contact Munich Centre. Wow.
0.65. Good day.
Going to 120.65 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Munich Center. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 is at flight level 265, climbing flight level 340.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Munich Center. Continue to land sea as planned.
Nice. And another 2,000 feet.
Munich Center. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Request flight level 380.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain flight level 340. Expect flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 340. Expect flight level 380. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
What was that altitude? 360? No, 340. Yeah. let's move that over. Cool.
Munich Center, Emirates 7 flight is at flight level 3905, descending 10,000 feet.
Emirates 75, Munich Center, continue as planned.
Munich Center, Air France 1739er is at flight level 355, descending 10,000 feet.
Air France 1739er Munich Center, continue as planned.
Yeah, so hopefully what will happen in a few minutes is we'll be cleared up to 380. How long we got? 7:27 arrival Zulu, and Zulu time at the moment is 5:46. So we're looking about 1 hour 40 minutes.
Air France 129er flight traffic is 8 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 320 generic. Report them in sight.
Air France 129er, 5 traffic in sight.
That's weird. Only one plane was told to report traffic. Where's the other plane? Maybe it would though. It was just literally maybe just a split second where they were so close to each other. Air traffic controller. Good with that. Everything's looking fine. A lot of aircraft in the area though. 2 heading towards our waypoint. Was that one heading towards me and one heading away from me? I can't tell. Anyway. Oh, there's a plane getting really close there.
Louisiana Zulu Yankee 8241 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 320 generic. Report them in sight.
There, that one.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, have the generic in sight.
That plane there.
Southwest 1321 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 325 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Louisiana Zulu Yankee 8241 climb and maintain flight level 380.
Oh, 380. Oh my word. Okay. Also tends to be quite stable now, not much turbulence. So we'll turn that seatbelt sign off, but we could put that on at any moment.
Foxwoods 1321 contact Prague Center on 118.375. Good day.
There's our wing.
Going to 118.375 tops was 1321.
Yeah, about a quarter of the way there. Yeah, according to that overlay, I can see it's saying about a quarter of the way. Oh, that's us.
1 o'clock, 4 miles at flight level 370 generic. Report them in sight.
1 o'clock.
Departure flight 262 traffic is 3 o'clock, 3 miles at flight level 365 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight. Vienna, A241 contact center on 127.6.
That plane there.
127.6 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
A lot of way it gets you to hand over
Center
this contact centre takes more priority over a
Level 380.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 center. Continue to Mapox as planned.
a lot of way they get us to hand over the centre over and a safety concerns issue on air traffic control. Like that plane being too close. Even though you need to report them in sight, they'll hand us over to a new centre. Like the air traffic control should make sure that we know and keep us within their airspace until and if air traffic control is doing their job properly, they wouldn't even have to warn us about these planes. Not as often as this air traffic controller. That's pretty good. The stream's not even crashed yet. My only question is, whereabouts are we? Whereabouts are we? Oh right, we're just where's that? What's it? Yeah, we're just slightly northeast of Nuremberg.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 370 generic. Report them in sight.
I would like to have a look.
624 traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 365 Airbus A20N. Report them in sight.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 traffic in sight.
103-624 has the traffic.
That wasn't too bad. Classic MSFS air traffic control being just at its finest there. Realistically, air traffic control should be keeping us with a suitable distance apart from each other, not every 2 minutes we're going to have to report people in sight because they're not doing a job properly. We should be given directions. Say, oh yeah, we're gonna new headings and stuff, maybe vectors around the aircraft. Or maybe new speeds and just temporarily while we wait to pass each other.
75 for contact Munich Center on 120.65. Good day.
But it's not the end of the world. About a third of the way there, you have a look at the progress bar on the stream overlay. Yeah, we're in Germany. How far into Germany are we? Not very far. Yeah, so we're going through Germany. Then we've got about halfway through Germany, just under halfway through. Then we hit the Netherlands. Heads directly overhead Amsterdam, Schiphol Airport. And then we enter into England. We'll be approaching through Lincolnshire, just north of Sheffield, and then through Pall Hill, and then we'll be taking a Royston Star towards Manchester. That's what's planned, but that could change depending on the arrival given by traffic control. Because the planned runway is 23 left, but I think that's going to change. But there is a certain amount of negotiating you can do with the air traffic controller anyway, so I can ask for a different approach and a different runway if I want to. So I might do that depending on the situation. Well, no, 23 right would be better because that's closer to the airport. But I know airports typically tend to have the runway closest. We've got two parallel runways, both next to each other. What typically happens, from what I understand, is the one closest to the terminals tends to be departure, and the one furthest away is arrival. If that isn't the case, then that's the way I'd operate it. Because it makes sense that way to me, because you don't want a busy arrival path blocking on the one closest to the runways, potentially having to have planes crossing over that. But I'm not 100% sure for definite. Yeah, not really a lot going on at the moment, as normal. Found it more exciting flying a Hawk T1 over towards America, because there's no autopilot in that. You physically sit there, basically like this. No autopilot. But this plane's perfectly trimmed, so that's not going to do anything. I'll just put the autopilot one back on, just so we don't go anywhere. But yeah, it's great fun trying to fly without an autopilot, because there is literally nothing you can do except for try and trim the plane out and hope it will stay stable. Which a lot of the time it doesn't, because there's weather. That'll be stable for a bit, and then all of a sudden you've entered in, and the weather starts changing because the wind directions, the wind speeds change. You have to reconfigure the plane again. Otherwise, what happens is you go off course, and that isn't good. Not in a plane where you've got not a lot of fuel, so you can only really do about an hour and a half flight at tops with 3 fuel tanks, 3 external fuel tanks, the central tank and the 2 wing tanks as well. So yeah, that's great fun. How far until our next waypoint? A good 80 nautical. Okay. What was it going to say for the arrival at that waypoint? Got another 11 minutes. Yeah. Okay.
Foxtrot 165,
Oh.
70 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 07 left approach via DF 454 transition. Clear to DF 454.
That could be for Frankfurt.
Foxtrot
Yeah, it sounds like a
Lufthansa, EG3, you are 47 miles northeast. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 07 left approach via DF 454 transition. Cleared to DF 454.
yeah, it definitely sounds like a Frankfurt airport.
ILS runway 07 right approach via Romeo India Delta transition. Cleared to Romeo India Delta Hansaline 1401. Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 07 left approach via DF 454 transition. Cleared to DF 454 Hansaline 165.
There we go.
Descend and maintain 10,000 feet. Expect ILS Yankee runway 07 left approach via DF 454 transmission. Cleared to DF 454 Lufthansa 883.
Still not even halfway there. But we are moving, which is good. Yeah, hopefully not too much longer now until we're at the halfway point. No rush at all while we're up in the air, is there? Do anything, because you're just sitting here, just keeping an eye on all systems, like making sure one of these engine gauges doesn't suddenly go over to 90% N1 or 105% N2 or something stupid like that. But that just came back slightly. The N1% just came back slightly on both engines. That could be anything. Could be weather. Could just be where we're burning fuel and we're getting a bit lighter. Could be anything. But yeah, everything looks fine. Except for that, because that's outdated now. That metal report. Yeah, hopefully not too much further. Yeah, whereabouts are we? Let's have a quick look back at Valanta while you're in the right wing view. Actually, no, Frankfurt's in a different controller. Under a different controlled airspace. Isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. No, I don't know. We should have changed controllers by now, so... Just making sure I didn't miss anything. So yeah, maybe it was Frankfurt. Quite a lot of people on multiplayer networks going into Frankfurt today though. Yeah, it's gonna be stuff like VATSIM, IVAO, FS Cloud, Pilot Edge. Got them all on. Right, let's turn half these off. What's VATSIM doing? Frankfurt's busy on VATSIM. Which doesn't surprise me. Is anything going on at Manchester? Because there's quite a few people around that area as well. Although, there's only one person left on the ground at Manchester now. But it looks like about 2 or 3 people just took off all at once. Not at the exact same time, but they might have just flown over actually. Could be anything, could be an event going on down towards Gatwick area, because there's a few planes going that sort of direction. Yeah, hopefully not much longer, and it'll be over the English Channel. Doesn't look like I've got too much further to go until we're in the Netherlands, so that's good. Yeah, it looks like I've got about an hour and 10 to go. I don't know how long this flight's been going for, but it's been a while.
Sun Express 180, contact Langham Center on 118.75. Good day.
Last one's just been handed over to Langham Centre. Not us yet.
Going to 118.75. Sun Express 180.
Right, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back again.
145.
Nothing's been said. Okay, cool.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee
Something has been said now.
on 118.75.
There we go. Jinxed it, didn't I?
118.75 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Langen Center Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241
Yeah.
flight level tree 80.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Langen Center continue to Radlow as planned.
We're on Langen Centre. We're going to be here for about 2-3 minutes, and then we're going to go over to, I don't know where we go on to after this. Oh great, just closed down the lens from my phone. Brilliant.
Sun Express 180, you are 42 miles east. Descend and maintain 7,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 05 right approach by a Domux transition. Clear to Domux.
Well, I think it'll cross a lot more of Germany.
1,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 05 right approach via Domux transition. Clear to Domux. Sun Express 180.
I think it's sensor controller. I don't never stay on it for that long, but I could be on it for longer than normal. Because normally what I do is on a longer flight like this, I don't normally go to North. Well, I normally go to really far south of England, not central England. On a flight from Austria, so normally I'd go through Brussels and France. But today we're going through the Netherlands instead. Not a big issue, but it's just longer. Anyway, not much longer than we should arrive. I'll say that, look over there, and I'll see you halfway through. Oh, I think the first half's going to go a bit shorter, because it's going to take longer. Because we're not going in a straight line. So I think the distance is, yeah. Although we're going about 400 knots ground speed, so it's not all to complain about. So it's not like we're going really slow or anything. Right, I can safely say we're over halfway.
128.5 flight for Sun Express 180.
Landing Air 2037, you are 23 miles southwest. Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 06 approach by a Delta Oscar Romeo transition. Clear to Delta Oscar Romeo.
What's that? Runway 06 approach via a door. Who comes up with these waypoints?
Descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Expect ILS runway 06 approach by Delta Oscar Romeo transition. Clear to Delta Oscar Romeo Luna Air 2037.
Landing Air 2037, contact approach on 125.225. Good day.
Going to 125.225 Luna Air 2037.
Oh, there's two planes over there. Just of our right wing, you can see two planes. No name tags, I think they're AI. Because if it was live traffic, it would have a tag above it to tell me which aircraft it is, and I could then track it on something like Flight Radar. I believe that's the case, but and if it's got a name of someone above it, like add someone's Microsoft Xbox, no, not Microsoft, someone's Xbox gamer tag above it, that's an actual person flying the plane. So someone has gamer tags on right now, and that they could see that I'm a player flying a plane, not EasyJet. Whereas if it's the actual flight EasyJet, which I don't know if it exists or not, but if it does, you'd then see that in game when they fly that route, if you're in the area of that route as well. So that's quite a cool feature. Well, that's the way I believe it works, at least. But there's no one around. But there you go, that's just someone actually playing the game. Not really a good idea to do. Oh great, we've got a plane behind us. Right, are we east on Langen Centre? Oh, not for much longer though. That seems busy. So we got France. Not all of France, but northeast. Germany, so Frankfurt sort of area, Germany, centre. We've got Frankfurt, is that Frankfurt approach? Frankfurt approach, Frankfurt Tower, Frankfurt centre. We've then got the centre controller just east of it. I don't know what centre that one is. Echo Delta Whiskey Whiskey Centre. Sweden controls online. Oh, Bremen Radar is Echo Delta Whiskey Whiskey. Okay. So yeah, there are loads of controllers online at the moment. And then you go to the UK, there's nothing. Which is where we're heading to. We've got Gatwick approaching Tower and Dublin approach. It could be departure, but I'm just going to say approach. Oh, someone else just come online. Edinburgh. Yeah, oh no, it's Heathrow approach. No, there's also Heathrow Tower. We've all then got Dublin approach, and we've now got Edinburgh approach online as well. And they've literally just come online, so if you want to go and fly to or from Edinburgh, now's the time to go and do it, because that controller is going to be online for at least half an hour.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, contact Amsterdam Center on 119.175. Good day.
I doubt they'll be online for any less than half an hour.
119.175 for Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Amsterdam Center, Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, flight level 380.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Amsterdam Center. Continue to Ravlo as planned.
Right, we're continuing to Ravlo as planned. And we're in Amsterdam. Yes, that's good. We're not that far away now. Because if you think about it, we've only got to go from Amsterdam Centre now, or whatever we're on. Amsterdam Centre to London. Is it London Centre? I don't know. Yeah, and it's split up into 4 areas, London Centre as well. So you got north, east, south, and west, I believe. But yeah, it's a good idea that you. I remember my first ever flight on that sim was quite funny because I saw loads of London centres online. I was like, literally thinking, which one is it? And I decided, no, you know what? I don't know if we're supposed to be with them or not. So we went with oh hello. But we went with what was it? It was Unicom frequency. Yeah, you just missed me explaining my first ever flight on that sim. Yes, yes, I think that's what everyone else is thinking right now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I know, it's just. Hang on. Sorry about that today. Oh, hello. Sorry about that. I wasn't here to see your fellow. I just had to go and sort something out quickly. First time chat from viewer. Are you live on? Are you on live? Or all players might try to join up with you. Live on North Europe. Hello. Yeah, I'm live on all not live players North Europe. Yeah, but thank you for the follow. If you're still watching. Yeah, it's a shame I wasn't here to see that, because I literally had to go and sort something out. The thing is, I can't see if the alert box works or not. Because I had to fix that the other day, and I don't even know. I don't know if it works or not. Yeah, only about... Can I?
KLM 1922 contact Schiphol approach on 131.15 flight. Good day.
Oh, yeah. But then would everyone else be able to see that?
Going to 131.155 KLM 1922.
Oh, it's a repeat alert, doesn't it? I'm just going to click it just to see if it did work. Oh, it does work. Center. Yeah, no, that was an original. That was a follow from about 6 minutes ago, but I wanted to make sure it worked. But I'm here to say thank you this time. Yeah. It depends on your internet, so mine's about 5, but... Sorry? Yeah, I've only got follow alerts at the moment, I think. Yeah. Ah, who is it that's... It was the EasyJet sim pilot, I think, that's got a really cool plane gif for his alerts. I love that plane. Don't copy. I mean, if anyone else wants to, that's their choice, but I don't want to copy one. Right, in case anyone's wondering, I'm in a call with a friend who's offered to make a custom alert for me. And I don't want to copy anyone. But a lot of people have got that zombie for their follows still. Yeah, you got a custom one, but there's me, it's still with my own default zombie. And default audio. I need to get some custom audio. I have to go through the YouTube audio library or something and go and find some good audio. In fact, am I still on air traffic control? I haven't even checked since I came back. Yeah, I am. Yeah. Anyway, welcome. In fact, is this the English channel or is this the North Sea? It's a very good question. It's the North Sea. So yeah, I'm pretty happy about this. Now we're crossing the North Sea. That means that we've now left. I'm not gonna repeat what you just said. Not on stream. Yeah, you can say whatever you want in chat. No matter what it is, you can say it. Well, not in. Oh no, here we go again. But yeah, no, you. Well, but yeah, no. Oh, they're going to Dougal transition. Oh, that's Amsterdam Schiphol Airport approach. Yeah, they're going to Amsterdam Schiphol Airport, which is good. That's a good airport to go to. Definitely recommend that airport as a destination in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Oh my word, I am a bogus gutsman with fake ID, and I'm here to ransack your house. Oh my word, you need to just. That is an amazing video. Yeah, I don't know who posted that, but. Oh, and I got spam to message it. Wait, what are these emojis? Oh! From Syndicate, yeah. I like the fact that you can use some streamers' emotes over the platform. Like that. So you. Yeah, hopefully. In fact, that's my next stream, Thursday. Hopefully Thursday we can get an actually good stream set up rather than every 2 minutes, every time I tab out of over to, let's say, Discord, Discord wouldn't appear on my screen. Yeah, I've got 2 screens, but unfortunately, earlier it just appeared because it was on my primary screen. And then sometimes VLANs will pop up because I put it on my second screen and it'll just go straight back when I load it up again. Once I maximise it again, it goes back over to my first screen. It's like, why? I don't want you to interrupt the stream, really, Valanta. Actually, I could show you whereabouts we are, though. We're here. And we're coming over to Manchester. That's someone taken from runway 05 left there. Runway 23 right, 05 left. With Jet 2 holidays. So yeah, not nice. It's nice to know the progress bar works. This is the first time I have used an overlay on my streams. I can't remember which overlay this is, but it's quite good, isn't it? I've just downloaded it today and I've already forgotten who's made it. Oh yeah, Fly Live Studio. There was a thing beneath the bar at the top to tell you that it was made by Fly Live Studio, but I thought, nah, remove that. Don't want the made by Fly Live Studio thing. Top right, the hand corner of the screen. So I got that removed. Yeah, I know you can make overlays for Twitch, YouTube, anything really easily these days. Like that took me about 10-15 minutes earlier 20 minutes to get this overlay set up. And it was just a default one. I haven't changed any of the colours or anything. I just put my name in it. I moved to the Made by Fly Live Studio. I removed the FPS counter from the bottom left. That was it. So it is basically just a default overlay that anyone can go and get. But I thought it looks cool, so I left it as it is. But I would want to change the colours to something else though. But it's nice to know that the progress bar works, the destination, the arrival, the data is all working. The only thing is you'll need either SIM connector or FSU IPC7 to make it work, but it is free. It is all freeware. Hang on. Am I seeing this? I don't know if I'm supposed to spell Boeing or Bone King. Because the first thing I read was Boeing by taking out the N and the K. Anyway. Oh, that was a really weird bug. Okay. Let's go back to the cockpit again and imagine that never happened. Right. ETA. 7:28, 6:56. Which means that we've got now another 4 minutes till 7. That's 28 minutes. That's going to be 32 minutes. So I've got an ETA of 32 minutes, which is not too bad considering we're almost there. I'll tell you what, that progress bar, we was taking so long to get to halfway, and now it's gone down. It's going really quickly, so I think that's based on our routing. Because we never went direct to Gatwick. Gatwick? Gatwick's all the way over here, mate. Why am I saying Gatwick when that's here? We're going to Manchester. Sorry, it's normally because I do something to Gatwick. I changed it up. I'm so used to flying to Gatwick. Please bear with me. No, but if you have a look, it's not direct. There's London Centre. And there's a handoff. Tune and contact.
London Center, Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, flight level 380.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 London Center. Continue to Ravlo as planned.
And continue to Ravlo as planned. Which is what we're going to do. We're perfectly fine. And we're now in London Centre. Now, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm quite excited for this approach. Alright. So yeah, hopefully, I think we're going to do an ILS approach if we can. And what I'll do is once we get to about 1,000 feet, it'll be manual flight in. Either, I don't know which runway it's going to be. I'm not going to worry about that until we're told descent clearance down to whatever the initial descent's going to be. 48 in our case, probably about 31,000 feet. But once we're given a lower altitude than 38,000, we'll have a look at the weather, and I'll come up with a plan as to what we'll probably do with the approach. Because air traffic control is going to tell me something, and I want to be prepared for what they're going to tell me based on the weather. Like, because they're not going to give me 2-3 left like we planned for if the weather's blowing in the opposite direction to what it was earlier. So we'll see what the weather's like. Oh, someone just spawned in mid-air. Not something that you do in real life, but never mind. Could you imagine if you could spawn a plane in real life, or teleport? Saying that, then there'll be no use for aircraft, so... Because if you could teleport, then aviation wouldn't be that... That would probably be less and less popular. Yeah, I quite like flying a plane. I don't really want that to happen. If that's even possible to happen. To be honest, I think flying's quite cool because you just take off. You just plan a flight, thinking that's where I want to fly from and to. Take off. You get to your cruising altitude, you follow your routing, and then you descend again and you land. And you get to see places while you're going, while you're en route, if it's light enough for you to see the ground and there's not enough cloud. Not enough cloud. Not a lot of cloud, but here it's water and cloudy. It's just nice. It's actually quite peaceful. What isn't peaceful is the fact that I've got a plane heading towards me. I think it's that green and red dot you can just see just in front of me. Yeah, I think that's a plane. Yeah, Ryanair 4094. Is that? Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's coming from Manchester. Oh, it's Magic. It's Magic Sun. Ouch. Ouch.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8.
Ouch. Yeah, peaceful. And then that happens. This is the reason why you need to keep an eye out. Don't know if anyone else saw that coming towards me, but apparently they're at 37,000 feet. They're technically at 39,000. Because it's 37,000 above ground, or above mean sea level, but with the standardised altimeter it's 39,000. They're flying way too close to my aircraft. If air traffic control had seen that happening, they would have told me to do something, because I can't. That looked like quite a distance at 4 miles. Yeah, that's yeah. Don't know if anyone clips that. It's a shame because I just got rid of my instant replay source because I didn't know how to use it. That'd have been a good time to use that. Ah, such a shame. If I knew how to use instant replay on Streamlabs, that would have been so cool. But never mind. we've only got about 23 minutes, then we're there. Which is kind of exciting, but at the same time, we need passengers to sit down. Because if we've only got 23 minutes, it's going to be about another 8 minutes until we start descent. So we'll get them to sit down. Put that save out signs on. We'll probably make an announcement as well about now. But I'm not going to. And we'll be getting ready for our descent in a minute. But yeah, just off in front we can see part of England, Sealand. I don't know how much further we have to go until we're there, but hopefully not much further. What waypoint's that? No, not there. Oh, so the plan said we was coming in from the south, but it doesn't look like that. Yeah, definitely looking forward to this approach. I think what we'll do... I'm just going to load up Volanta onto my second screen. Statistics, 22 minutes. Oh, great. Now here we go. Ryanair coming towards us as well.
2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 27 approach via November Whiskey India transition. Clear to November Whiskey India. Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 traffic is 10 o'clock 1 mile at flight level 350 generic. Report them in sight.
I would have held off that
Easy Echo
transmission you
Zulu
made to someone else
traffic in sight.
from earlier and waited for me to
Descend and maintain 2,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots. Expect
what is it with them and getting their safety critical stuff and putting it in whatever priority they want to today? I said that was very safety critical, but they just talk about that, then all of a sudden, once it is a problem, they're past me, then they'll get me to sort it out. I don't know what it is with these aircraft. I just noticed.
Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 descend and maintain
I never standardised.
280.
Oh, 280.
Descend and maintain flight level 280 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
And we should be descending. And we are. And the overlay's showing a descent as well. Right, while we're waiting for that, we'll go ahead and get the meta report. It also come through for Heathrow, which is our alternate. If anyone was here from the beginning now, and you've been watching for that long, congrats. But you'd also know that we're about the alternate, because I did say about that at the beginning. Like, it's been a long time for someone to be watching for however long I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I don't know if anyone has, but enter desk data. No, we're gonna wait for that one. So Manchester, we don't need to worry about Vienna. Manchester is taking on the 21st, which it is, at 6:50 Zulu. Auto. I don't even know what that means. Variable at 0.3 knots. Oh, great. The wind's variable at 0.3 knots. That could mean anything. Visibility, 10,000. Overcast at 2,000 feet. Temperature 0.3, dew point -0.0. It's not even worth noticing that minus, really, is it? And a QNH of 1023, no significant changes expected. Oh no, the weather at Vienna's changed. There's no clouds at 4,500 feet now, it's clouds and visibility okay. But it has got colder. It's temperature of M01 earlier and dew point of -0.3, but now it's -0.3, -0.6. So it's temperature -0.3 and a dew point of -0.6, which is worse in terms of temperatures. But that's what we expect as it gets later and later and later into the evening. But good news is that we are now in England. Almost. Right, why is the map up that way? Yeah, we're about to come into Lincolnshire now. Certainly within gliding distance of anywhere. Of any airport now. So, in England. Which is good. Talking of gliding distance from airports, there's an airport we could go to down there. I wonder what airport that one is. And 16,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet easy Echo Zulu Yankee.
And start descent. Right, because we're going down to like 16,000 feet, I'm going to bring that dome light off. It just helps improve the visibility in terms of the terrain and stuff. Don't want stuff glaring back at us. So we want to draw our attention to that terrain now, not to our instruments. It just means that our eyes adjust as well. Here you go, beginning a left turn. Very subtle left turn. We want to head towards where Bionic Painter is, because that's actually where, roughly, where Manchester Airport is. Yeah, those two planes that just spawned in, that are in front of us, is roughly where Manchester is. We're sort of heading towards them. Could you imagine if I accidentally do a go around? Could you imagine the overlay that I've only just got set up? I'd love to see what that then does with the progress bar. Would the progress bar stay at 100%? Or would it start going back down again? Be easy, not easy. I'm flying EasyJet. Wow. Anyway, be nice to see. Because what I'd imagine is that it would go down and show that we've got further away from the airport. But yeah, not too much further now. I'm just going to increase the volume of the sim.
London Center, Ryanair 9er, 648 is passing flight level 3, 20 descending 10,000 feet. Ryanair 9er, 648 London Center, continue as planned. Vienna, Zulu Yankee, 8241.
There's Manchester Centre.
Center on 118.775. Good day.
Going to 118.775 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
And we'll contact them.
Manchester Center Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 is passing flight level 200 descending 16,000 feet.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Manchester Center, continue as planned.
Any minute now, we should be given instructions on how to get to the runway. We'll probably be told to send something, given an ILS. I'm expecting any minute now. Yeah, 17,800 feet. And there's that 16,000 feet. And we're levelling off. Slowly but surely we're levelling off. Yeah, it's quite good. The only problem I've got is it getting quite close to that D cell just in front. I'm just worried that if we don't get given a descent clearance and we hit D cell, we're going to be going down to about 130 knots at this altitude, which is certainly not what we want. Because it's still about 16,000 feet. And we want to be below 10,000.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, please expedite your descent 16,000 feet.
Yeah, it's only where we've standardised the air pressure and we haven't been given a new altimeter. That's the reason why I told us to do that. We are at 16,000 feet though. The things, unless they give me an altimeter, I don't know what I'm descending to, so.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241,
There you go.
you are 48 miles east. Descend and maintain 10.
There you go, 05 right.
Not above 210 knots. Expect ILS runway 05 right. Approach via Mike Charlie Tango transition. Cleared to Mike Charlie Tango. Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, descend and maintain 3,000 feet. Keep speed not above 210 knots.
Descend and maintain
And keep speed
3,000
not
feet. Keep
above
speed not
210
above
knots.
210 knots. Expect ILS runway 05 right. Approach via Mike Charlie Tango transition. Cleared to
And just so
Mike
we can
Charlie
follow their
Tango,
instruction,
Easy
we'll do
Echo
that.
Zulu Yankee 8241.
Okay, so Manchester, arrival, ILS 05 right, wasn't it? ILS 05 right, via Manchester transition, insert that. We want to go direct to Manchester transition. Next thing we want to do, we want to enter the approach phase. The QNH and the temperature we'll grab from a weather request because I deleted the old one. Shouldn't have.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, please expedite your descent 3,000 feet.
Yeah, they ain't telling us because that's us because we haven't got our speed down quick enough. Anyway, we should have our meta report. Print it. I'll go ahead and quickly grab that and clear that message there. Yep, temperature is 03. And we've got a QNH of 1025.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241, please expedite your descent 3,000 feet.
Oh, hello. Yeah, so we're descending down to 3,000 feet. I'm going to bring flaps 1 in. Yeah, almost about to land. Where are we?
Ryanair 5322, contact London Center on 118.475. Good day.
Yeah, we're going to directly overfly the airport, so it'll be interesting to see what the stream overlay says here, because we're going to overfly the airport.
118.475 for Ryanair 5322.
Because I'd imagine it says, oh yeah, the progress bar will probably get to 100% once we hit Manchester transition, and it'll probably start going down again. Also, what we're doing is we're descending down to 3,000 feet, which means the ETA may disappear. Because once we go below 5,000, it goes off. So Yeah, could change it, but the thing is, once we get close to the airport at 3,000 feet, it's not really going to make much difference. Because all we're going to be doing is we could be flying past the airport a few times and stuff, and that ETA will be really inaccurate. Because if I do 10 go-arounds, it could say, yeah, we're going to arrive about 7:30. When really we arrive at 9:30 because I've done 10 go-arounds. I doubt 10 go-arounds takes 2 hours, but I'm exaggerating the fact that you take longer to get down on the ground. Yeah, it'll probably take a while though.
135.005 for Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Right, there's Manchester approach and contact them.
Manchester approach Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 is passing 11,300 feet, descending 3,000 feet.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Manchester.
There's 3027.
30.27 continue to Mike Charlie Tango as planned.
Yep. I'm just going to bring on our landing lights. Just because we're getting to that sort of altitudes where that's needed. I don't see why I've been told to keep speeds below 210 knots at such a high altitude, but never mind. Yeah, it could be just due to how stupid the air traffic control is today. Well, I think you missed it. We had a collision with another plane because what happened was they said, oh yeah, report traffic in sight, it's 4 nautical miles away from me. I'm thinking, okay, it's 4 nautical miles away from me. 2 seconds later, what happens? Bang. I do wonder why air traffic control say, why don't you tell me to descend and report traffic in sight rather than just report traffic in sight? It would be good if Microsoft Flight Simulator added a bit more into the game in terms of safety. Because he chopped my tail section off my plane. Well, I know that collisions aren't, and you don't have damage between players, but in real life, if you had someone flying that close to you while in the air, that's an AI aircraft as well. Not an AI. It's like, why? You just get me to tell you that I know that they're there. Safety wise, in real life, there's a lot more going on than, oh yeah, just tell me that they're there. And that our radar's not just playing up. Anyway, I think that's a rant over about how stupid the air traffic control is, but I think everyone gets the point. It's not great. But there is a reason why VATSIM exists. And that's the reason why. Oh yeah, that would be good. That would be good. I know, I don't think I'll stream daily because I don't. If we go into a lockdown, I'm going to struggle to keep up with work because homework and stuff is a nightmare. That's the one thing I struggled with when we went into lockdown. It's fine. Turn up to a lesson online. Fine. I'll do the working lesson. It's like I spent so long on a computer already. It's like, do I really want to continue? No. I'm sure I'm not the only one who felt like that. But it's just, yeah. No, not really. Yeah, no, that sounds like fun. Yeah, so what's that for? Like networks and stuff. Oh my word, how many units you got? Oh, okay, so you got 4, but... Right, okay. Yeah. Anyway, we're about to overfly the airport. No, this time, no, I'm actually going to overfly the airport on purpose. No, we're overflying it on purpose because we've been told to go to Manchester transition to begin our approach. Which means that we overfly the airport. Once we overhead the airport, we begin our approach. It's weird, but it's the way the game wants me to do it. We're going to follow what air traffic control tell me. Because that's what we do in real life. But the overlay saying we're 100% of the way there, almost 100% of the way there, because we've still got another 2-3 nautical miles to go, at least. Oh, lag spike, and another lag spike. Yeah, so here's Manchester from the sky. And there's 3,000 feet. What we'll do is we'll hit LS. I'll do that once we're...
2,500.
Do that once we're at the other end of the approach. Because every time I hit localizer, it starts to adjust myself to the horizontal position of the approach. And then when the minute I hit approach, it then vertically aligns. So in case anyone else that's watching doesn't understand what I mean, horizontal is in, it aligns me so I'm facing the runway, heading towards it, and then vertically is in I'm now descending towards it at the correct glide slope rate. I'm sure everyone knew that anyway, but I'm making sure everyone did. And the plane has no clue what an approach is. Yeah, this is another... Oh, they do know about the bug.
2,500.
So when do you think it's gonna be fixed? Next update or an update up? Is that the next update? Oh, okay. So that's good. I mean, next update's not too bad because that's gonna be. Yeah. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. Yeah, that is such a cool idea. Sticky notes in a plane, so you can. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen a few of their posts and a few of their announcements. Because you've linked the announcements channel to our, not I'd say our, well, it is sort of our Discord server.
$2,500.
Yeah. There's that runway. Okay. Yes, I saw that one as well. Yeah, chocks and cones I think is quite important really, because if you've got, let's say, a failed parking brake, which isn't unheard of, not common, but not unheard of, then what you can do is you could have your feet on your rudder brakes, turn your engines off, and once they're off, they can get the cones and the chocks out to your plane, put them in place, and now basically your wheels are basically stuck. They can't move. I mean, they do it anyway, just in case your parking brake fails while it's just sitting on the ground. But yeah, it's everything's safety related these days. In case you don't know why something's in the aviation industry, just think it's probably safety. Yes, I'm excited for holding patterns because I would love to do. I've never had to do a holding pattern in VATSIM, but then that's because I've only done one flight in VATSIM. Yeah, I only flew to Edinburgh, which is quite quiet. It's genuinely a quiet area. Right, anyway, I've been given approach clearance.
Tower on 118.63 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 Manchester Tower. Altimeter 30.21 with com. Cleared ILS runway 05 right approach.
I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, because then that's the approach, isn't it? I can't contact Manchester Tower. What we'll do, we'll hit loc, or no, not loc, the localizer. And we'll then, yeah, I'm just waiting for it to. Actually, yeah, thanks for the reminder that we were manually landing. Not really. Not very high.
2,500.
Yeah, I'm going for 05 right. I'm glad you're doing 05 right runway though, rather than 23 left, because it means that I haven't got to do that back taxi. I know it's the exact same. I know it's the exact same runway. It's just because of the different. But this 180-degree difference does makes it completely different in terms of taxi time. But oh yeah.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Yeah. Can we go to 135, please? Thank you. Yeah, I'm just trying to stabilise it at the moment. Try and get aligned properly. We are being blown slightly to the left there, so I'm just going to bear that in mind. Pull up slightly. Don't want to land on anything that isn't runway. For example, For example, the house I'm about to ransack. No, sorry. I'm a bogus guest man with fake ID and I'm about to ransack your house. Sorry. You know exactly what. Yeah. You know, but I don't know about anyone watching. In case anyone's wondering, I'm in a call, so. At the same time. Yes, I know you're a Microsoft Flight Simulator's being stupid, so you can't fly with me. It's alright. Looks like you won't be flying home for Christmas this year.
400. 300.
We're gonna be a bit high if we're not careful.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. 5.
Hey, right, flaps up. Free brake, disarm. We'll turn that off. We'll apply a bit of brake, just so we don't end up speeding onto the taxiway here. We'll turn the landing light off. Taxi light. That one on. Don't need wing light. We'll leave strobe on until we're off the runway completely. And we're down. Yeah, ignore the flight path because the thing is, the FMC broke halfway through the approach. Yep. Thankfully, I know roughly. Yeah. We just touched down just in time because there's an FA-18 over there. And we know what they like to do. Once Microsoft Flight Simulator brought them out, I'm sure was it Vatsin? Not Volanta. Was it Vatsin that put out a post? Because everyone started flying them. Yeah. Stop it. I'm sure there isn't an issue with you flying an FA-18 on VATSIM. It's just you need to just be sensible. If you're going to do an air show, get a mod. Or, yeah, that's what I mean, staff member. Yeah. I can go on to tower. I've got pattern entry instructions, but they haven't told me what they are.
Manchester Tower Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 82.
It'll be safer just to do that.
Going to 121.855 Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241. Manchester Ground Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241 request taxi to the gate.
That is much better. Oh, yeah. Basically, the ATC has bugged out again.
Taxiing to gate 43 via taxiway
43.
Bravo Juliet Juliet Foxtrot Easy Echo Zulu Yankee 8241.
Yeah, Manchester's where I did my VATSIM flight from. I did it from Manchester to Edinburgh. I did it when an air traffic controller booked on for tower and ground. So there's two controllers that booked on for tower and ground at Manchester. Never do that if you're new to VATSIM. Ever. Because what you'll find is you'll sit there. I was so nervous, it took me about an hour to contact, just to say one thing over clearance. So I got to the runway and I was getting nervous because I had to contact a centre because there was no tower online by this point because I waited too long. And someone was coming by me and I was thinking, you've arrived while I'm sitting here absolutely bricking it. I'm literally just here. Oh, the same gate where I took off from, basically. Well, not the exact same, it's near. That one in front. Yeah, no, I normally park over there in the corner where that plane is. When I spawn in. That's where I parked twice now on VATSIM. Yeah, they always stand too close to your plane as well. There you go. Once that jetway starts coming towards me, that's when I know I'm parked. He will. No doubt about it. Actually, yeah, no doubt about it. He's gonna connect. Yes. Either way, yeah, he is. Yeah, look, he's in the cockpit. Yeah. Absolute. No, he is. Trust me. Hang on, I'll try to shut down the engines quickly. Did I turn off? Yeah, APU on, please. I know, but turn that on. And beacon off. Nav light off. That one off, that one off. And the passengers can disembark. And they're leaving. Oh yeah, definitely. EasyJet is definitely better than Ryanair. Let's be honest. I landed the plane. No, but we did have a bit of a wobbly approach, but that's just because the fly-by-wire has a few bugs at the moment. Despite that, amazing plane, definitely 10 times better, minimum, more like 100 times better than the default. Yeah, yeah, true. We don't need the anti-ice. That come off. And we are on the ground, somehow. Turn off the transponder now. We've touched down safely. We're at the gate. Considering that wasn't the most stable of approaches, because I had to actually initialise the approach myself because the plane was being stupid about it. Not bad. I was planning on doing a manual approach anyway, so it didn't really affect it. I could have done an auto land from that position, I think, but yeah, I could have done it, but I'll tell you what, the manual was available, and it just meant it saved me time mucking around with systems, and if they didn't work right when I needed to, then it meant I had to take over, and then I'd have less time to react. So what I did was probably safer, but it wasn't the only option I had. That would be a cool feature. Oh, okay, I'll run the release. Let's put it on that. We'll shut down the plane completely, so we can turn off the avionics as well. But yeah, well, one day I'll try and do a VATSIM stream, but I need to get used to VATSIM because I absolutely hate. Yeah, I absolutely hate speaking. Yeah. Did you both? Did you do it before? You haven't done it yet. Yeah, the thing is, the only problem with VATSIM is we can't share the same IFR clearance, so because your one could be completely different to mine. But yeah, it's also good because they can link up to SimBrief. Yeah. Yeah. So we just turn that one off, and just like that. We still got that system online, but that's just where there's still a bit of power in the system. Yeah. But there you go, batteries, because it's running off the battery, isn't it? And the batteries don't turn off quickly. So. But yeah, there has been incidents. There was an incident where that I saw on, what was it, VAS Aviation, I think it was, which is the one that talks about all the ATC and stuff. I don't know if you've seen VAS Aviation's YouTube channel, but that's quite cool. I'm sure I saw one where I think it was a 737, and they're both, all the generators basically failed. In fact, you can't. Yeah, so basically all I had was emergency power. Right, I'm just gonna move that overlay because now we've arrived. But yeah, they lost all of their electrical systems except for their emergency power, and that only lasted about half an hour. So they said, yeah, we're gonna need to return immediately. We've got no systems. We've got no power. We've just got emergency batteries. It's gonna last us half an hour. And it's just amazing to see how quickly the air traffic control and the thing reacts to the situation. Anyway, I'm probably scaring some people, but honestly, it's the fact they respond so quickly. No, yeah. No, that's real, but yeah. But it's crazy to see how quickly someone can respond to that situation and make it safe. Like, there's emergencies all the time in the aviation industry, but 99% of emergencies are actually completely survivable with no injuries. When I say no injuries, no minor injuries and no major injuries. If you fly Ryanair, you basically... Yeah, no, actually Ryanair is... I don't like to They can seem like the worst airline in the world. If you think Ryanair's a bad airline, go to Swiss 001. You're sorted. Anyway. Apart from that, before I scare any more people, if you want to know about aviation safety, just go to Mental Pilot. He talks about loads of airplane crashes. No, I'm joking. No, basically, he basically makes loads of nervous flyers actually feel safer, because loads of them see the even though he's talking about real airplane investigations and stuff and real crashes and stuff, you see how many things have to go wrong before a crash actually happens. There is a lot. But yeah. If it makes you feel uneasy, go there. Anyway, until the next one, have a good evening. And and don't die. And we'll see you in the next one on Thursday. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. You just... Yeah. It'll probably be about 4 o'clock, that stream, on Thursday. Oh, in fact, hang on. What day's Thursday? Is it the 23rd? Be Friday the 24th. Yeah, I just realised. Oh, okay. Can we move it to tomorrow then? Yeah, okay, next stream's tomorrow. We can't... Me and my friend can't do the 23rd or 24th, so, nice. Yes, and I'm thinking... I don't know about Saturday, which is the 25th, in case anyone hasn't noticed. And in case everyone... if anyone's been living under a rock, Saturday's the 25th. Which is Christmas Day, so... If I can stream, I will. If I can't stream... Yes, I'm... if I can. It depends on if I've got anything planned or not. I've been living under a rock. Right, okay. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah. Anyway, I said goodbye to everyone ages ago. And I still filmed it. That's amazing. I know, we're still continuing the stream even though I said goodbye. Right, anyway. Everyone have a good evening. I hope you all have a... I just said everyone enjoy your evening, and then I'll going to continue to say, I hope you all have a good evening. I just killed a stream. Right, see you all tomorrow, and have a good evening.